Rhino Nation, we're back! Just like that, we've just finished recording some Town Hall 11 attacks. Here we are with Town Hall 10 attacks from the good old Potluck Fun. And if you didn't see the Town Hall 11 video, go back and watch it because we kind of explain that we decided to do a collab fun potluck war with 100% adults. And I have with me once again to go through the Town Hall 10 attacks, Chief.
Hey, everybody.
And Dom.
Hey.
He's the quiet one. It's late for him, so he has to speak very quietly. But again, you know, here we are in Club MA. I decided to go ahead and stay so that we could do some of these recordings and check out some really cool attacks. So that's what we're going to do. Thanks again to 100% Adults because this was loads of fun. And again, in case you didn't see the Town Hall 11, look at who we matched. Yikers! A CWL Premier Clan. And I think they just lost on this last round, didn't they, on the playoffs? Is that right?
I think.
Yeah, I think they did, but they're an awesome clan. So it was a little bit scary immediately, but you know what? This is fun and it's challenging. That's what we want. We don't want these crazy SC CWL bases. We want some a little bit of a challenge, so that's what we got. So we're going to go ahead and look at 5 Town Hall 10 attacks. And it works out that there will be 3 Rhino attacks and 2 100% adult attacks. So why don't we go ahead and get started? We'll start from the bottom, just to make it easier on me. Number 25 is where we're going to start. All right. So and you guys feel free to comment. You know, I'll probably talk over you, but give it a whirl. Try to fit in. And we're going to go ahead and watch the replay in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so here we go with Stef. He loves this attack. E-clone. And why not with the Slammer? It kind of gives you some options from, you know, as far as where you can enter instead of always trying to figure out, well, can I do it with the blimp flying across the base? So here he goes. He did only bring 1 clone. I've seen a lot of people doing that lately instead of doing the 2 and then you only have 3 hastes. And let's see what he does here. It's a pretty good value. What do you guys think so far of this attack?
Yeah, I like that he didn't have... The 1 clone, I think, is the way to go for a lot of time.
Yes. And you can see I'm pressing on the sweepers. So he didn't have to go against the sweepers, and he should be able to enter, you know, kind of behind the sweepers too, if I'm remembering how he did this attack. He had to finish off the dragon over on the side with his heroes, but that's fine. Here comes the queen. Is she going to get that last AD down? Yes, she does. So now he's looking good here with 4 hastes and a freeze and a heal. That's a lot of spells, people. He decides to go ahead and use his freeze right there on that multi. And wow, look at the attacker who was figuring that it would be air. He has quite a few skellies to deal with. But he uses that heal very nicely back there with the right where the wizard tower and the multi is. So it's looking good. And his queen, look at her still going over there on the side. She's about half health, just under half. So the only scary thing is that 1 wizard tower, and it worked out perfectly that he had 1 loon only going over to that wizard tower so that the other ones were going to have no problem making it to the end of the attack. So good job there, Stef. And let's see, was that a fresh? That was actually a fresh hit, so very nice. I think that was an early attack too. He was one of the first Town Hall 10s to go. So well done on that, Stef. Good to have
Stef
you.
Went early.
What was that?
Yes, Stef went early, and he still. I think he had 2 hounds up still, so it's not like he had a whole lot of cleanup from the pups.
No, he didn't. He just overpowered the base. Period. You know, plus having his queen up made a huge difference. So that was key. So really nice job on that one. Let's move it up to Mountain Drew, number 21. I love some of these names again on this other clan. They were funny. So on number 21, we'll go on 3, 2, 1, and here it goes. Okay, we got Cdub coming in. Finding any possible spots for a bowler bounce. That's something that I look for all the time now that I'm Town Hall 10. He does a nice job there. So he just brings a couple bowlers to kind of start a little funnel for him. And let's see, he's got 4 healers, so he's going to do some kind of a little mini queen walk. Uses the king for one side and of course those bowlers for the other side. That worked out great for him there. If you look at the range of everything, he knew that those bowlers would be able to get all of those buildings down without a problem. He uses his king ability on the side. Happens to get a nice Tesla there. That's always bonus. And with this multi, we've seen a lot more queen walk, queen charges, for sure.
Oh yeah.
So look at that, the little alley in the base. Thank you, Mr. Base. I'm gonna march right in here. Of course, he's got the Hound Loon, which can be really a pain and just a time suck for sure. But he's a cool customer. He doesn't panic. Throws in a little minion, which I love doing too, either a minion or whiz, depending on what you have, to help with those pups, help the queen along. And she's just going to go marching up in here, and he knows he's going to get the queen with no problem. He also took down a sweeper, notice. Let's see, is he going to hit his ability? No, he doesn't need to. So carving out a nice little area here. He is going to go ahead and go against that sweeper a little bit, but just for a second on that one archer tower. Let's see if the loons go straight up and avoid it. It looks like they might. So now he can just go right around the sweeper with no problem. He's just going to the sweeper's just going to mess with the healers, but no biggie. And here he goes using the slammer separately to kind of tank, getting that AD down and distracting maybe that, yeah, that multi. Just goes right into the multi, saves the rest of those loons, so... Another just absolutely overpowered air attack, too. Look at all the loons he has left. Wow. What'd you think of that one?
Yeah, the only reason he had to pop the siege was to make sure that he cleaned up. I mean,
right.
I don't know that the red balloons really took anything down.
They really didn't. Hardly anything, yeah. Dom, what'd you think about that one?
Yeah, Queen Walk Lalo is probably the most... yeah, the strongest attack there is.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to beat for sure. Did I miss one? Okay, was that only the second attack we did? I hope so.
Yes.
So we're gonna do a Sizzle. We gotta go back down one for number 22. And do I have written down? Okay, he's gonna do a cold-blooded Lalo. So let's just go ahead and check this out. This will be cool. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Yep, there he is. He's got one golem with a wrecker. It does seem like anymore, you know, the wrecker isn't used as much as the slammer, but when do you guys like to use those? It just kind of depends.
Depends on the base setup and
yeah,
where the town hall is, really.
Yeah. I do like the slammer, though, as long as... It is a little bit trickier or dicier on a fresh hit, though, because if there's some weird Tesla that all of a sudden pulls the slammer over, and pretty soon you're in tears trying to finish your attack. So here he comes. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think he's going to use this a lot like we saw on another video, our 11 video, to where he's going to use the record to let his heroes get in and have a smaller kill squad to start his Lalo.
Exactly. That's exactly what he's doing. So he decides to go ahead and bring the golem. He did lead with a couple of giants too. Let's see, this was... I actually have down that this was a fresh hit, so very nice read on this one with a fresh hit. And there we go, Mr. Ice Golem freezing everything. Dragon's still breathing fire. And where's the queen going? What's she doing? He does have bowlers in the wrecker, so that worked out really nice because they were able to, you know, throw those little rocks over and get some more defenses down, so that even though the queen walked, it was okay because they took down what they needed to. So here comes all of his loons. They've got 2 multis going, but it doesn't matter because he's already just, there's a hound still sitting there just parked on that 1 AD. He's still going to go all the way over to the other one. He's finally going to pop right there. But he uses that rage very nicely with all of those loons basically using the rage. He has a couple backside loons to help clean up, but 1 haste to go ahead and zoom right into that last AD. Queen is still up helping to clean up. Very, very solid attack. Really nice job. Again, I love how he's putting his cleanup down quickly because we've seen time fails before on those where, you know, people just don't get it down in time, but nice hit. And 100. There we have it. Okay, so I'm back on track. That was Sizzle from 100% Adults. And we are going to move up to number 16 with someone who appeared also on our last video as a Town Hall 11. He has a Town Hall 10 as well. So number 16 is good old Rin, buddy. Going in with what will he use? Of course, hogs. He loves hogs. So let's go ahead and start it out. I don't know if I said 3, 2, 1. I've already got it playing. Okay. So go ahead and jump on in. It's all right. He's just doing his Coco Loon with his baby dragon. He's got all these free wizards here on the outside. I love that. Always looking for the free spots. This one was a cleanup, so he did, and it was kind of a similar entry if I'm remembering right, as far as what side he went in. But he just changed up a little bit on the funnel, for sure. Made a big difference. And then he needed to bring 2 poisons, I believe, if I remember also correctly. But again, look at the ice golem coming out. They really can be a pain. He is not using bowlers, so just a straight up, look at how far the wrecker's going in. He's going to get all the way. He took down, I mean, that was unbelievable. Took down the bomb tower as well. Then the bowlers come right out. And he has taken out 49%, 50%, 52%, now 54% of the base. Hogs have not even started yet. I've just crushed this with his entry. So he's just soaking it all in right now. He's like, oh yeah, I got this, no problem, people. Brings in his hogs on the backside while the golem is tanking still for the queen. Puts in his wizards right away. Thank you, Rin. And there you go. You can see he's got Skelly Pop right there, and he has 2 heals, poison. He's going to use the giant up at the top, I believe, if I remember right, by the Tesla. Yeah, there he goes. So, ouch. This base just got absolutely fried. Very nice attack, Rin. And way to go with a triple. How many triples did he have? I think he got a 6-pack on his 10, and then I think he got 1 triple on his 11. So very nice war for Rin. All right, and since I happen to be the host, even though I did not get a 6-pack, why not show one of my attacks? It doesn't happen very often, so why not? Uh-oh, now I'm gonna struggle to find out where it is. I'm gonna have to fluff through here. Okay, mine was a cleanup as well. Oh, come on. Really? Was I this far down that I hit?
I think you were like
35. Oh my word. Okay, I finally made it all the way down there. So I'm down at Patbacks, and Deep from Rhinos hit this first. So let's just go ahead and check it out in 3, 2, 1. Now for me too, I am all about hogs right now. Just easier for me. I'm still struggling with Lalo. I'm trying my best, but still not the greatest at it. So when I saw he did this attack, I thought, you know what? I can do this. I can get this one. I like that he used the P.E.K.K.A. a little bit different. You'll see they're not going to last too long, but I knew that this funnel was a little bit tricky. I made a few changes. He used a baby dragon, and so I lightened it up just a little bit to give myself some extra troops. But what I really needed to do was get my funnel down. His king walked. It actually worked out okay with his king walking. But I thought, you know what? I'd like to get him inside. And so you see, I was able to get that funnel to work. There goes the poison. Wrecker is just killing it right now. And the one thing that we did notice on the replay when we watched this, watch, I'm going to use a heal. Because his kill squad absolutely wrecked this base. And it was in part because he used the heal with the bowlers to keep them alive and get all of those surrounding defenses around that little square there down. So once I did that, you can see my king, queen still up, bowlers over on this side. I just need to remember where the giant bombs are, and here we go. I'm going into a first one coming up right there, along with the skellies. So I knew that I needed another poison. That was another thing he had. He had a freeze. So I brought a poison to take care of those skellies. Tons of hogs left. So, you know, feels good when you get a 3-star.
Heck yeah, that second poison was clutch.
Yeah.
They're gonna get negged for, you know, like
those skellies
20 seconds or something.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they will completely wreck your hogs. So, and Prof says it all the time. If you're doing a hog attack, please bring 2 poisons. And I say the same thing. I mean, especially if it's a fresh, I'm bringing 2 poisons. You'll get killed. And even sometimes when you bring 2 poisons, it's not enough. So, anyway, those are all the attacks. Here we are, once again, 16 minutes. Ouch, but we had to get them all in, didn't we?
Yep.
Thanks so much, Chief, for joining me, and Dom. Appreciate you guys, as always.
Thank you, Drummy.
No problem. You're welcome.
Did you guys have a blast with this war?
Yeah, this was a great
Yeah,
war.
we had really
In terms
much fun.
of, this is the first time we so seamlessly collaborated with somebody. So
Yeah.
the people that we kind of worked with. So that's what made it really cool.
It really was cool. Dom, any last parting comments?
Yeah, it was fun to work with the guys from 100% Adults.
Yeah.
We had a blast. So.
We really did. We had a blast. So thanks, guys, and Rhino Nation. I hope you enjoyed all these attacks. Maybe soon. Who knows? Maybe I'll have some free time again, and we'll do another video. Until then, we're going into the SC CWL mayhem. We got to get some sleep, get some rest, get ready to get some medals. So until next time, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Peace.